Okay. This thing is rocky. I'm using my cell phone. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and to say that I am so proud of myself. I like to do DIY type stuff, and so I'm always building something. Well, not always because I'm pretty busy, but when I can, I have these special projects where like I build a shelf or a desk, just stuff like that. And with the desk that I built, I installed the soft close, so you can like close it and then like open it, close and open softly. And I'm just so proud of myself. I took my drill. I have this toolkit where I have my drill and my nails and everything, and I just used my tools and I drilled holes so I can put the nails in and screw the nails in. It's like, oh my goodness, I am really getting good at this. But I'm just so proud of myself because I'm not really, I'm not like advanced. I'm more like beginner on the edge of intermediate. Like I'm just about, like I'm close to being intermediate because I can visualize something and I can kind of put it together in my head, and I can look at the tools and see, okay, this may be what I need to do for this, and just kind of process of elimination and just kind of figure it out. But not too much a process of elimination. I've been so good at it that I've been able to just kind of pick it out, like whatever tool I need to get something done, and it works out. It works. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody, um, all of the women as well, that you can do it. You can do DIY, and it can save you a lot of money. Like I just go to like Home Depot, and they have this wood electric saw machine where you can tell the associate, hey, can you cut this lumber or cut this piece of wood this length, or how they can cut it thin. You'll have to have the measurements. That'll be helpful. But yeah, they can cut it for you and just however you need it to be. And you just come home and just put it together, using paint, learning the different types of paint, and what's good paint, not just brand, but the type of paint you need for this type of wood and this type of project, and just being playful, just playing with it, and just having these little homemade projects. It feels really good to get things done and to learn things and to get it right. And so with this project, with the soft close that I installed, I didn't get it. When I say get it right, the project itself doesn't look the way I want it to look, but the installation, I was able to do the installation successfully. So now my next project, if I need or if I want to use soft close doors, I know how to install it because I used this project to teach myself how to install the soft close little the thing where you open and close your door, like cabinet doors and stuff like that, the soft close. Yeah, so now I know how to install it, and it's just so cool. And it just makes me so hopeful that I know how to do something like that because I can just do it on my own and I can save money. As far as time, no, you are not saving time. So it's something that you would have to enjoy, but it's a really nice escape for me because with business and being a student, I'm finishing up my undergrad. It just takes my mind off of everyday life. Like this is just not everyday. This is not an everyday task. And so it kind of helps you escape and helps you focus on something else, which is the project. And it is so relaxing. It feels very good to just kind of get your mind off of just everyday things and focus on something else. And it just becomes leisure. It's leisure, and it's relaxing. And I like it a lot. And yeah. Maybe one day when I get like a husband, I won't have to do all of this stuff. But for now, I enjoy it. I love doing it. I love learning how to do new stuff, new things. And I do save money. And the time is not really an issue because I like it and it's therapeutic sometimes when I do my DIY projects. So, yeah. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm just getting a lot of stuff done. And it's taken a lot of time, like energy. I'll say it's taken a lot of energy, but it's still getting done. Some tasks, well, this one task in particular that I have, it's taken me longer than I want to get finished with it, but I'm juggling two other things that are priority. And so this third task, we'll call it the third task. It's not getting done as soon as I want it to, but it's getting done, but just slower. But it's getting done. So, yeah, I like to stay, I'm productive. Like, I love being productive. Like right now, I just finished this installation and I'm about to catch up on a book before bed. I think it's like 7:30 my time, something like that. But before bed, I'm gonna read, even if it's just a few pages. I like to read every day. Now on the weekends, that's my break. It's like, don't do anything. Some weekends, not every weekend. Probably every other weekend, I'm like, don't do anything that causes you to think. Even reading, don't. But reading can be very relaxing to me. But sometimes it's like, don't just do something that takes no effort of thought. Like, you don't even have to think. Just watch TV and scroll. Seriously, I do stuff that causes me. I do things that causes me to have to think all the time. So every other weekend, it's like, nope, no book, no nothing, no school, no nothing. And so that is just how I have to kind of like take a break and rest. But anyway, I'm gonna start reading now. It may just be a few pages, but I mean, I love the story so far. So I'll share that with y'all, what book I'm reading. That'll be nice. I got this book from Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. I think a lot of people sleep on Dollar Tree. And so you think when you go in there, it's like, oh, it's a bunch of cheap stuff. It's only $1.25. It's like, no, not true. You can find some really good stuff in Dollar Tree. Like, if you were to go in Dollar Tree and look at what they have, you'll be so upset at yourself for going to Target or Walmart paying 3 times more for the same product. No, it's not just some rinky-dink stuff. Dollar Tree sells really good stuff. And I love their home section and their stationery section. Those are my favorite sections. So I like to go in there and find stuff, and I've been complimented on a few things that I've gotten from them. And I told the person, like, yeah, I got this from Dollar Tree. They're like, Dollar Tree? You got this from Dollar Tree? It's like, yep. And on top of that, I'm losing weight. So I was just about to end this video. Excuse me, but I've been working on losing weight. That's very important to me. And really, all I've been doing is changing what I eat. It's like straight lean, like meat, just, chicken breast, ground beef, and vegetables. And that's it. So the sacrifice, it's really not a sacrifice. I take that back, because actually I love to eat healthy. What had happened was I got so busy with life, I started convenient eating, and it caught up with me. And so I'm having to lose this weight, like bring it on back down. And I am quickly. I've lost so much weight within a week. because I'm very serious about my diet. And just on diet alone, I've been able to lose weight, and I'm still losing weight. Like, I wake up every morning and I see a difference, like, every day, every single day. If you just stay consistent with it, you can see results every single day. My face, it was like round, it's slimming down. Like, I'm looking like how I used to look when I was in my 20s. I was very slim when I was in my 20s. And it's like, and I was going through old photos and I'm like, oh my goodness, that was me. I was so beautiful. Look how skinny I was. Look how slim I was. And it's like, I want to go back to that. I want to go back to that because I like the way I look. I looked, when I was a little bit younger. I'm not that much older. I'm not even 35 yet. So just to give you a hint of, did I really give a nice hint? I don't think I did. Okay. I think I mentioned that in my 20s, and then I said I'm not 35 yet. So that is a very obvious go figure ballpark of how old I am without me telling you. But anyway, I think I want to go and get that book to show you. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'm gonna start making more videos, so so y'all can kind of just keep up with me, and then I can keep up with y'all. Go through the comments and stuff. Please leave comments and just talk to me. That's totally fine. Yeah, but I look forward to so many good things. I have a lot of goals. Well, not a lot. I'll say up to, I don't know. I can count with two hands how many goals I have. But, we'll see. As long as, the thing is, as long as you are progressing and moving forward, it's fine. Don't worry about, which is interesting that I'm saying this because it took me a while to get this. Don't worry about how much time it takes. As long as you get there, as long as you know that you're putting forth your best effort, you're doing the most you can. You're only one person, unless you can delegate these tasks and just certain things to kind of help you out, so it can be easier for you. If you can do that successfully, then do it. But if you're a one-man show, then it's like, don't beat yourself up. And I'm telling you, I used to beat myself up all the time. And it's like, how much do you think you can do? I'm talking this now, but for a very long time, I was like, you should be here by now. You should have done this by now. And just beating myself up because it's like, why aren't you at the finish line? Kid you not. Like, why aren't you at the finish line? And it's like, look at all you want to accomplish. You're just one person. So explain to yourself how you're supposed to get all of this done by yourself. You'll get it done, but just don't, I won't say take your time. It depends. It depends on what you're working on. So if you're working on something that's very important, you may want to take your time so that you can make sure that what you're doing is quality. It's quality work, or something that you can produce of quality. So if we're talking about quality, you can't really speed that up. You got to just make sure it's done right. So, you want to take your time and make sure everything is done the way it's supposed to be done so you can get good results. And then prioritizing is big too. So, what's most important? What can wait until tomorrow? What can wait until next week? What can wait until next month? What can wait until next year? Seriously. Prioritizing your tasks is very important. And I'm learning these things because I used to be so upset. Like, why haven't you done this? And you need to do that. And it's like, you cannot build Rome in a day. You can't do it all by yourself. Like, that's weird to think that you think that you can do everything all by yourself. It's like, no, you can't. If you are a robot, maybe, but you are a human being. So just slow down and just like do what you got to do. You're still getting it done. As far as the deadline on it, you can chill because it ain't that big of a deal. But you are, the tasks that are deadline sensitive, you are meeting those deadlines. Like, what more do you want? What more do you want? You're doing just fine. So if I can encourage anyone, it's like, just listen to, like, I guess the last 5 minutes or last 3 minutes of my encouragement section of this video. You know, if you're having to multitask. Actually, I'm reading another book. See, I'm telling on myself. I'm reading 2 books at the same time. One book I read in the morning, and it's called Monotasking, The Power of Monotasking, or something like that. I just got it, and I'm already like in a few chapters deep. And then, well, I told y'all about the other book that I'm reading at night. But yeah, learning how to do one thing at a time. We're so multitasking, I guess we're so big on or focused on being great multitaskers, and we, I guess, neglect the power of monotasking. And it's very important, just doing things one at a time. And if you think about it, if you do things one at a time, you're putting forth all of your energy, all of your effort towards that one thing, which will produce results versus spreading yourself across the board amongst multiple things. And when you do that, you know, you may get subpar results, you may get decent results, but you'll get the maximum, the most results by focusing on one thing at a time versus focusing on, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 things at a time. And so that's what I'm reading about. And this book is really good. I think I may not share it. As far as, I want to share my second book, my leisure book. My first book, The Power of Monotasking. I'll go over a few chapters in that book just to give you an idea of what it's about. I hope I have the title right. But, you know, I got the book from Dollar Tree, but there's nothing that's, you know, I hate to say it, but it's like, what's not on Amazon? You could just look it up on Amazon. But anyway, I have to go because it's getting close to 8 o'clock probably. And I do not like to stay up late. I like to rise up pretty early. So I'm trying to get back to my 4 a.m., 5 a.m., but I have to have a purpose. And right now I don't. So now it's more like a 7:30. If I go to bed late for whatever reason, 9:30 max. I think I just like to rise up early. And so 9:30 is like, get up. But I'm usually up between 7 and 7:30 getting my day started. So, but anyways, that's all I wanted to talk to you all about. I'll start making more videos. I have a lot of videos already on my channel, but I may start deleting some because they're old, and it's like, that's not why I'm deleting it. It's just that I feel like I'm starting a new chapter, and I want to start my channel based on the new chapter and not based on the old videos. So I may delete some videos. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. It was nice talking to y'all. I enjoy doing this. But anyway, I will see y'all later. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, subscribe and hit that notification bell button, please and thank you, so you can always be notified of my videos. All right, thanks. Bye.